changing world conditions in which we find ourselves today, this message may be the most important your radio has ever brought to you.
Good evening, I'm Mark Lamarr. Even if I do say so it myself and no one else is going to, what a start to the show. Welcome to God's Jukebox, a safe haven in an increasingly oppressive musical world. We started off tonight's show with a track from Peru and 1969, Yo Triego Boogaloo by Alfredo Linares y su Sonora, which is from an album. I think I may have played tracks from either this volume or the other volume in the series before, and it's absolutely, both of them, absolutely essential if you have any interest in that kind of stuff. Boogaloo Tropical Gozalo, which is on the Vampy Soul label, 2 volumes, both absolutely perfect. And as ever, the perfect musical storm to come throughout the show tonight. We have my favourite rock and roll band this week, Big Boy Bloater, is as Give Us Take live in session, recorded only a few days ago. So that's it's still fresh. It hasn't gone off or anything. We also have, as tonight's featured artist, the much maligned, and I'll be getting to that very, very shortly, Byron Lee and the Dragonaires. Byron Lee passed away a few weeks ago, and I'll tell you why he's maligned and why he maybe shouldn't be very, very shortly on the show. We also have, as tonight's theme, as mentioned last week on the show, the original versions, or at least some of the original versions of the tracks that made up the Elvis Costello Almost Blue album. So a bit of country, a bit of reggae, a bit of rocksteady, a bit of rock and roll, and plenty more besides. And in fact, some, I suppose, sort of psychedelia to come now. I got an email from Thunderbird, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, who says, "Hey baby, come on, this is the BBC, you wouldn't say that to Wogan." You probably wouldn't email him at all. Anyway, Thunderbird says, "I'd love to hear something by Village Green Machine on your show. I heard something by him the other day. It sounded great." I hadn't heard of Village Green Machine when I got this email, tracked them down. Oh, very, very good. I'm very excited to have heard this, so thank you, Thunderbird. Village Green Machine, and in fact, the track I'm going to play after it, it's kind of that, it's very hard to describe, sort of that period of British sort of pop psychedelia where the Beatles meet Pink Floyd. Remember at least 10 years ago, it would have been outdated when people would say like everything was on acid. They would say, "Oh, Ryvita, that's like toast on acid." I think if you use it with psychedelia, it's the only time it actually works. So the Village Green Machine is sort of like the Beatles meet Pink Floyd on acid. You see, it actually works in that particular sentence. Anyway, a fine album released earlier on this year. I think only available as download or something along those lines. This is one of my favourite tracks from it, White Plastic Moccasins. I do that again, White Plastic Moccasins.
At least it's not a Robin, Reliant three-wheeler like Michael Caine in Alfie. He can crack a gold-toothed smile, but I'd better warn you now, old chap, in truth, he can be vile. A one-man Gestapo in a pair of nylon slacks. They held him on his way. On his way. Yeah, on his way. On his way.
Oh, thank you so much, Thunderbird. Without you, I would never have become aware of the Village Green Machine. Throughout that track, I kept thinking, what does it remind me of? And I think probably 1,000 Good Tunes came into my head. Well-respected man was certainly amongst the front runners. That was Village Green Machine with White Plastic Moccasins from their, I assume, debut album. I say there, maybe a hymn, I'm not sure. England's Dreaming Spires, which, search around various websites and hopefully you'll find out exactly where to get it. A few weeks ago, the debut album by Flipron came out, and I have played on the show before, and I would have played them more because I always feel their records are kind of almost perfect and not quite there, which makes them, rank with imperfection. Their debut album came out a few weeks ago, and this track on it, I think, is as perfect a pop song as you'll find. Very similar in style to the Village Green Machine, so I suppose it's sort of the Beatles meet Pink Floyd on acid meet the Village Green Machine on acid.
Shadows in her hands, and the stars are all too drunk to get undressed. Since the noise of our intentions has been swallowed by the sands, the dead no longer have a peace in which to rest. Did we wander with our shopping lists in palaces of paper, watching butterflies in cases all start flapping their dead wings, and our ancestors are spending our inheritance to kill us as clockwork soldiers all fall down and spill out their springs. The clouds are putting on their darkest suits, and the faraways and impossibles are showing all the signs of some dirty, damp delusions someone dumped inside their boots. And you could walk right through this on your footsteps of confetti and hear the lilies whisper through the rain. But my umbrella has flown off to leave my head a naked light bulb as the lilies lose their voices with the strain.
From their debut album out a couple of weeks ago, which is called Gravity Calling. That was Flipron with Mess It Up. Recalling to me nothing more than Supergrass at their very, very best, and I think that's a very, very best thing to be. Time for this week's featured artist. This week's featured artist is Byron Lee, the leader of the Dragonaires, who passed away on November the 4th. Now, I mentioned earlier on, reviled by many, and here are the reasons. He was basically, I suspect he made more money than any other Jamaican musician ever, and was very much a kind of figurehead of Jamaican music while making quite a lot of bad stuff. Probably much better known as a businessman. In the mid-60s or mid to late 60s, he bought the kind of main recording studio on the island from, incidentally enough, Edward Seaga, who went on to become Prime Minister of Jamaica, and so had an enormous impact on not only the recording industry but also the booking industry and sort of everything about the industry of Jamaican music. Like I said, not the greatest band on the island, but always in the forefront. In 1961, they became the band in Dr. No, in the first James Bond film, I think, or the first proper one. And, you know, a lot of other people would have liked to have done in 1964 when ska was really kicking off, and there was a big ska exhibition at the World's Fair in New York. Rather than the Scatterlights, of course, the greatest band, Byron Lee and the Dragonaires went and represented Jamaica back in great artists like Toots and the Maytals and Prince Buster and everything. Having said that, though, because the band was so omnipresent, he did always attract the greatest players as well, and they recorded so much. He owned his own studio and his own label, after all, that there is really lots and lots of gold up in their hills. The other important thing about Byron Lee, and I think this really can't be understated, that he was the first person to have an electric bass in the island of Jamaica, and the island of Jamaica without the electric bass really probably ain't that worth having. So, you know, in many ways a very, very important figure, and did make some really, really fantastic records along the way. Not all of them, but some, and here was two. Oh, wow, that is certainly one of those moments. Frankenstein Scar by Byron Lee from 19... Actually, I'm not quite sure. 64-ish, I would say. And before that, we had Oil in My Lamp by Eric Monty Morris with Byron Lee. One of the very rare recording, I would imagine, that very, very rare tune where the backing singer steals the show. And, of course, the backing singer on that one, Toots Hibbert, doing an amazing job on the old Jamaican standard Oil in My Lamp. Frankenstein Scar, I've got to say, for a record not recorded by the Scatterlights, is possibly the greatest Jamaican ska instrumental. That is not recorded by the Scatterlights, but a really amazing track, and one I wish they'd repeated over and over again, which unfortunately they didn't do. Byron Lee is tonight's featured artist, passed away a couple of weeks ago, and we'll have some more tracks from him and various incarnations of his backing band, the Dragonaires, throughout the show. Almost time now for the first bit of tonight's session. Big Boy Bloater and his band of no name. We'll have one of their selections right after this.
Radio 2's album season continues this weekend with a celebration of the 40th anniversary of the Beatles' White Album.
Going to India, they had all grown up. You could sort of feel that there was a difference and that they all wanted to do their own things on the album.
The producers, engineers and technicians who worked alongside the Beatles take a journey back in time.
They were breaking the rules. They felt that rules were there to be broken.
The sessions were undisciplined and sometimes fractious, as they took place at a time when creative differences were growing within the group.
It was very, very difficult. We stood alone in a way.
I'm Guy Garvey from Elbow. Join me for a celebration of the White Album this Saturday night at 7, BBC Radio 2.
BBC Radio 2, live in London. On Thursday, you can hear some of the UK's biggest artists performing in an exclusive concert. On stage, James Morrison, The Feeling, Keane, Adele, and Duffy. Chris Evans presents BBC Radio 2 live in London from the O2 Arena. Thursday night from 8.
She's mine as I came home this morning about 4:30. Found that note lying on my floor. Gone away and leave you just don't know. Heard some bad talk, something that you said, something that you said, something that you said. Please don't go. Where I love you, you'll never know. You'll never know. You'll never know. You'll never know. My kind of baby, you know it so. I can tell you, you know it ain't no joke. No, it ain't no joke.
Little Walter there. In fact, Little Walter Jacobs, I'm going to give him a bit of respect because a lot of times those blues men, they don't get their surnames mentioned often enough. Little Walter with Hate to See You Go. First choice of tonight's, I would say session band, but it's session artist tonight because last time, it was a couple of years ago when the band was on, I think they were given a collective name. Tonight, they've been reduced to mere minions and bystanders of the main event. So it's Big Boy Bloater and People is the set. What was the band called last time? I can't remember.
His Southside Stompers. It was
Oh, of course, yeah.
So,
was it a case of like too many Southside Stompers went south, as it were, and you couldn't use the name?
No.
Big legal battle?
I'd like to say something. No, it was nothing exciting as that. It was just too much of a mouthful. So.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I met a bloke once out of, and it's not a name drop, Paper Lace. It's the opposite of
You're
a name
right,
drop.
it's not a name drop.
No, it's the complete opposite. In fact, it will make up for any name drops I choose to do from now on. And he was the bloke who actually sang on there, and one of their records was like the biggest selling record in the world in 1974 or so. So he sang on all the records. Then the rest of the band left and he fronted it for a while, and then he left for a while. And the rest of the band, none of whom had actually played on the records, toured as Paper Lace for a few years. And then he came back and they wouldn't let him in. And so and they had to go to court, and the judge gave all the people who weren't actually members of Paper Lace the name, and he was never allowed to use it. That's going to happen with the Southside Stompers. That's all I'm saying.
Life's harsh,
don't burn any bridges.
They're welcome to the name.
Yes. Southside Stompers, please have it, but don't take the Bloater part. So what's been happening with the band in the last 2 years? Gigs?
Lots of gigs. New album. 2 new albums. Singles. World tour.
Not 2 new albums, because one's your other band.
One is my other band, but
which has got a name.
The City Shakers, yeah.
Yeah.
But one of the guys is here today, so it's almost kind of, it's family almost,
And in fact, as you hear this, obviously not as we're recording this, Bloater will be, and the rest of the band, will be at a holiday camp for the weekend.
Now make that sound a bit better, will you?
You know what, I've been there, and in fact I'll be there tomorrow night. It's a holiday camp for the weekend.
Okay.
There's one of those rock and roll weekend type deals, and there's the best one I think probably is on this weekend. Do you think it's the best one? I think it is.
I would say so.
But you're sort of the house band at it, so you sort of have to say that.
I'm biased, but yeah.
But what happens is you go there thinking, oh great, there's going to be some of these original, and I'm very much looking forward to Freddie Cannon, who's on Saturday. I've never seen him before,
right?
And
yeah,
and I'm very fond of his voice. But you always say, oh wow, I'm going to see Freddie Cannon, and you always think I'm going to see Freddie Cannon in 1961, and of course you're going to see him 50. So you're right, it ends up as you're in a holiday camp, you're freezing for 3 days, you're watching pensioners, and in front of you are a load of drunk Frenchmen dressed as sailors for no reason. That sort of sums up the weekend we're all about to have, and in fact Bloater is having right at this second.
Yeah, so true. Yeah, it's great though, isn't it?
And yet we're still looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Why do French people still dress as sailors? I don't understand it. Were their navy legendary during the war? I don't know. You wouldn't think so.
I wouldn't
would
like
you?
to say so. No. There's probably an answer to that, but let's not go there.
No, I want to know the answer. I tell you what, we'll do it as a questionnaire at the weekend. We'll go up to, if we can find a sober French man dressed as a sailor, we'll ask him why. Because it's not becoming, is it?
No, not really, no.
Lisa, you'll know, as a woman, if you see a French man dressed as a sailor, do you think, oh, he's making the best of himself there?
Well, I think before I was married, I would probably go towards them thinking that's a safe bet for the evening. But now I'm married, no, it's not a good look.
What do you mean a safe bet? Gay?
No, safe bet for, bit of action later on.
Really?
Can I say that this late on a Friday night?
You can say it whenever you fancy.
I was a lot younger then.
It's
not a good look.
I wouldn't have thought a woman would be naturally drawn to a French sailor.
Depends how desperate you are, doesn't it?
So this sounds like a really dull chat room.
It's better than the really kind of bad World War II uniforms that some of them wear, I think.
Yeah, but they do wear World War II sailor. They don't wear modern sailors.
Not always. I don't know, not always. I'm not an expert, but...
Anyway, that's our weekend, tedious as it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so just add loads and loads of freezing and the heating not working in the, let's call it what it is, chalet. That's where I'll be tomorrow and the band are at the moment. Yeah, I know, I've really knocked the wind out of your sails there, haven't I?
Yeah.
Let's have a song, I think. This is the sort of thing that I suspect you'll be playing over the weekend.
It could be. Right, that ain't my name. 1, 2, 3. you that ain't my name. Lawyer says I'm in somewhere, want to give me $1,000 bill. I just got to show my ID, would if I could, but that ain't me, that ain't my name, that ain't my name. No, 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 that ain't my name. You might think I'm insane, but I'm telling you, that ain't my name. But I ain't got no automobile. He said, tell the judge in your appeal, that ain't my name, that ain't my name. No, 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 that ain't my name. You might think I'm insane, but I'm telling you, that ain't my name. I never seen her in my life. You got the wrong guy, but he don't listen. You got the baby who you been kissing. That ain't my name. That ain't my name. No, 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 that ain't my name. You might think I'm insane, but I'm telling you, that ain't my name. That ain't my name. No, 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 that ain't my name. That ain't my name. That ain't my name. You might think I'm insane, but I'm telling you, that ain't my name.
Big Boy Bloater and the Not Allowed to Stompers with That Ain't My Name, which is on their current CD of the same name. That Ain't My Name. That's the CD's name, isn't it?
It is.
I was just having a little bet with myself how many times I could get name in one sentence.
Do it one more time.
No, I bet myself 3, and I think I won, so it's working out fine for me. Is it? Do you only do your own material nowadays?
No, there's still plenty of covers, but I kind of got to the point of thinking, well, what's the point of doing covers when you can play the original? So
yeah, that's true. But there must be. I mean, obviously they're the things that got you into the music in the first place. They must be just fun to do anyway.
Yeah, I think people want to hear a certain amount of kind of stuff they know, but then mix it up with other stuff and.
I was wondering if it was because you'd run out of you'd done every Ike Turner song.
Oh no, there's still loads to do.
Yeah, I suppose
Don't worry about that.
You did record quite a lot.
Yeah.
How many do you reckon you've had in your repertoire over the years?
Oh, not that many to be honest. It's only
because it's sacrosanct.
Because we're lazy.
Right, okay.
To be honest.
Only the good ones.
Yeah, no, it's probably only been 6 or 7, I'd say, really.
And what do you reckon your entire catalogue of performing songs has been?
What, that we still know or that we have done?
That you have done. No, I'm not going to challenge you to do any on...
It's probably, it's about 80 songs or something like that.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
There's a band in Austin called the Cornell Herd Band. If you're ever in Austin, go and see it. They're absolutely fantastic Western swing band. And they do a residency. You don't really get it so much over here, but they play in a pizza place or a Mexican place everywhere. And every week they have a point that they have to do a new song every week. And they're up to something like 870. or they were a few years ago last time I saw them. And it's such a brave thing to do. Yeah. And the great thing with Western swing, they would literally do, the one night I saw them do a song from the musical Bye Bye Birdie, followed by, some obscure Bob Wills song that they hadn't done before. And it is a fantastic thing. And I think it should be a thing. A band should have to do one new song a week.
Oh no! Don't say that.
all right, a year.
A year we could do probably,
possibly,
maybe 13 months. I think.
How do you decide when to put a new album out? Is it when you've written some new songs, or
I think it's when we've sold all the last one, then we decide to do another one. That's pretty much the way it goes. So yeah.
But do you write songs sort of generally in the meantime, or not?
No, it's usually we set a date for recording, and then like
2 weeks before, I think, oh no, I haven't written any songs, so I'll have to sit down and write a load of songs in. And
so you just have to see what sort of mood you're in prior to that 2 weeks to see how the album comes out.
Yeah, I think, in fact, the last album, I think a couple of songs are made up in the studio on the day. So.
Yeah, but it's a nice thing, to look back later on in life and go, I can tell exactly what sort of mood I was. Oh, that was a big old gas bill. That's a bluesy album. You could sort of pinpoint your moods, which you can't do otherwise. Let's have another song. These are all from the new album.
This one, in fact, this is one of the ones that was made up in the studio at the time.
Right.
And this is an old favourite. In fact, this is Whammy. So we're going to attempt to do it live, which...
Have you not done? You've done it live before?
Not very well, though.
Right.
It's very much was a studio track, but we'll have a go anyway.
All
so
right.
yeah, you know, let's do Whammy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
You only missed out 2 bars. That was all right. How was you approached it with such trepidation? I thought he's not going to be able to get through. He's going to have a stroke halfway through.
I was thinking about it.
Really, was that an option? I might do.
Yeah.
You only missed 2 bars. Maybe 1.
See, I didn't think I even missed that. You've upset me now.
Well,
I thought I was great then.
This is going out on the radio, so you'll hear it at some point. If you heard that a little rumble during that, it was Johnny Guitar Watson rolling over in his grave. To have a better listen, because he was enjoying himself. It was his skull was smiling during that.
I hope so.
That was the Whammy by Big Boy Bloater, and not only plenty more from the band coming up later on in the show. Also, you can get on the website after the show's finished, and there will be an exclusive track. What's the exclusive track you've done for the website?
It's an Ike Turner thing. Matchbox.
Of course it is.
Yes.
Right. Yes, of course it was. Tonight's theme, as mentioned last week, is some of the versions of some of the original versions of songs done on the Elvis Costello album Almost Blue. Just absolutely perfect introduction to country if you needed an introduction to country at the time, and I'm pretty sure I did. Before we get to the first couple I'm going to play, let's hear some Elvis himself from a previous incarnation, in fact. This is, I suppose, his first country attempt. I say attempt, that makes it sound not very good. It's very good. Elvis Costello with Radio Sweetheart.
My head is spinning and my legs are weak. Who's two-step dancing, can't hear myself speak. Hope in the eyes of the ugly girls that settle for the lies of the last chances. With slow motion drugs, big wallflower dancers. You come here looking for the right to glory. Go back home with a hard luck story. I can hardly wait around till the weekend comes to town. Play one more for my radio sweetheart. Hide your love. Though we are so far apart, you got to hide your love. 'Cause that's the way the whole thing started. I wish we had never parted. And when it's late and the night gets colder, don't lay your head on any other shoulder. Some hide themselves out for a good time, but you and I, we have been so. So I keep on saying, play one more for my radio sweetheart. Hide your love. Though we are so far apart, you got to hide your love. Oh, that's the way the whole thing started. I wish we had never parted. Play one more for my radio sweetheart. 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 Play one more for my.
From 1977, Elvis Costello with Radio Sweetheart. Before you get on your emailing, of course he had made lots and lots of country sounds before then, because he was in a pub rock band called Flip City, who were kind of modelled pretty much on Brinsley Schwartz and doing a lot of country stuff. But I think that's probably his first country recording from 1977, Radio Sweetheart. And if you weren't listening to the show last week, number one, shame on you. Number two, the reason we're doing this week, we had John Miller and his Country Casuals in last week, and his previous band were called the Radio Sweethearts after that album, and we got discussing it, and I was saying just what a great selection of country songs it is. So here's some of the original versions from that album. Next week, by the way, on the show, Elvis Costello will be the featured artist, and I'm sure most of you have heard all the stuff I'll be playing, but not the track I'm going to play by his dad. I've got a ska record by his dad, believe it or not. His dad was once a member of Joe Loss's band, and they made a ska record in the mid-60s, which, while I'm not saying is the greatest record of all time, you do have to hear it at least once before you die. Anyway, here's a couple of tracks that were covered by Elvis on the Almost Blue album. The first one, actually, he specifically mentions that he didn't cover this version. He covered the Tommy McLean version, but I doubt I've ever played this one before, and it's such a nice one. It's George Jones with his version of Sweet Dreams.
Start my life instead of having sweet dreams about you. You don't love me plain. I should know you'll never why my name. I should hate the twinkle in your eyes. These things are the color of a blue. In the mail your letter came. The ink and paper look the same. Blue must be the color of the blue. Bluebird sitting in the tree seems to sympathize with me, for he's not singing like he used to do. The pretty waters in the sea feel as cold as you left me. Yes, blue must be the color of the blue. There's a rainbow overhead with more blue than gold and red. Blue must be the color angels choose. A blue dress you proudly wore when you left to return no more. Blue must be the color of the blue. Blue days come and blue days go. How I feel nobody knows. Life is mighty empty without you. There's a blue note in each song that I sing since you are gone. Yes, blue must be the color of the blue.
Two beautiful versions of songs that appeared on the Elvis Costello Almost Blue album. First of all, Sweet Dreams by George Jones. There's not a bad version of that song as far as I can tell. And Colour of the Blues by George Jones. And as you've probably worked out, any excuse to play a couple of George Jones tracks never turned down by me. Time for a request. This is for Luke Wrigglesworth. He says, any chance of playing Super Stupid or anything from the Maggot Brain album by Funkadelic? It's one of my favourite albums of all time. Not an album when I turn to Funkadelic I would necessarily ever play on the various shows that I do. Mainly because it's so not a funk album. And I like them for the funk. It's basically a rock album performed by great funk musicians. Nonetheless, good for that. This is Super Stupid. Funkadelic there with Maggot Brain. And strangely enough, and I think this is strange enough to note, I actually bought my copy in Jamaica. An absolutely mint unplayed copy that had probably been there 25 years, because it's not the sort of thing Jamaicans tend to listen to. Let's have another request. This is for Marlin, and one of the 8, I think. Not one of the original 8, but one of the newly reformed 8. Marlin says, Tom Waits' Hope That I Don't Fall in Love is good. It's much better than that. If you don't know this song, it's it's so tricky and wonderfully crafted lyrically. I'm just doing like a review now. Just listen to it.
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't fall in love with you. Falling in love just makes me blue. Well, the music plays and you display your heart for me to see. I had a beer and now I hear you calling out for me. Frown and break it before the evening's gone away. I think that we can make it, and I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Every night does funny things inside a man. Tomcat feelings you don't understand. Well, I turn around to look at you. You light a cigarette. I wish I had the guts to bum one, but we've never met. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. You are lonesome just like me, and it being late you'd like some company. Well, I turn around to look at you, and you look back at me. The guy you're with, he's up and split the chair next to you's free. I hope you don't fall in love with me. Now it's closing time. The music's fading out. Last coffee drinks, I'll have another stout. Well, I turn around to look at you. You know where to be found. Search the place for your lost face, 'cause I'll have another round. And I think that I just fell in love with you.
From 1973, Tom Waits, I Hope I Don't Fall in Love with You. This is BBC Radio 2, online, on digital, and on 88 to 91 FM.
this problem you'll just have to face. Oh, if you just put your hand in mine, we're gonna leave all our troubles behind. We're gonna walk and don't look back. Gonna walk and don't look back. Now if your first lover let you down, there's something that can be done. Tell her what to do, bro. Don't hear your faith in love, remembering what become. Oh no. So if you just put your hand in mine, we're gonna leave all our troubles behind. Gonna walk, don't look back. We're gonna walk and don't look back. If you just put your hand in mine, we're gonna leave all our troubles behind. We're gonna walk and don't look back. Keep on walking, gonna walk and don't look back. Places behind you, there to remind you. If your first lover broke your heart, something can be done. Don't hear your faith in love, remember what's been gone. All out. But if you just put your hand in mine, we're gonna leave all our troubles behind. Gonna walk and don't look back. Gonna walk and don't look back. Gonna walk and don't look back. How far you been walking, man? 100 miles. Just to walk. You still got some more to walk, man. I know, got a long way to go. I'm getting kind of tired, but I got to keep on walking. I'm walking barefoot. You know. Keep on walking. We got to walk and don't look back. I keep on walking. We're gonna walk and don't look back.
Mark Lamarr is good for you. He's the best by far. Nobody else will do. No one better than Mark Lamarr. On Radio 2.
It's a very small world in the middle of a crowd. The room gets dark when the music gets loud. Trouble comes through when the rhythm takes a bite, but there's no room to move 'cause the floor is packed tight. A voice shouts loud, never surrender. A voice in the crowd, never surrender. A heard in the cloud, blind propaganda. Never surrender, we'll never surrender. The skins in the corner, they're standing at the bar. The rude boys are dancing to some heavy, heavy ska. It's getting so hot, people dripping with sweat. The punks in the corner, they're spinning like a jet. Staring at the rude boys, staring at the rude boys, dancing with the rude boys, dancing with the rude boys, staring at the rude boys, staring at the rude boys. A bunch of beings marching on the end, and some stand there, saluting the air. They wanna be pirates, but the sea's not calm. Tattooed crossbows on their arm. A voice shouts loud, we'll never surrender. A voice in the crowd, never surrender. Another head bound by propaganda, propaganda, propaganda.
I don't very often get these moments because I come into the studio knowing that the show is going to be, pretty diverse. That's the point of it. But following Chaz Hodges from Chaz and Dave with the Rots is one of those moments for me where I don't know what point I'm proving there. From 1980, that was the Rots with Staring at the Rude Boys. In fact, that must have been the Rots DC by that point. Trying to remember, and I should do that off air. This is God's Jukebox on Radio 2. We have in this hour of the show more of the same but different from the last hour. We have some more from Big Boy Bloater and his No Name Band. We also have some more from this week's featured artist Byron Lee and the Dragonaires, and tonight's theme is some of the original tunes recorded for the Elvis Costello Almost Blue flawed masterpiece, but I'm putting the emphasis on the masterpiece rather than the flawed there. Now maybe the only flaw is that he wasn't from Tennessee or somewhere. I have no idea. Lots and lots of old music, bits of new, and this is out on Monday. It doesn't say it's their debut release, so I must have missed one by them. They're called Tom Malone and the 78s. They're from Gravesend, and this is called Hell Hath No Fury. Very good stuff. They're called Tom Malone and the 78s, and that single is out on Monday with an album to follow in the new year. I've only heard that one track by them. It does a little bit belie the on the back of the kind of promotional thing that I've got here. It says they hail from and use whatever they can scavenge from hard bop, rockabilly, hot jazz and Motown to create snarling, grimy rock and roll. I can hear some rockabilly in there, but there's certainly no Motown or hard bop. Maybe there is on some of their other recordings. I have no idea whatsoever. There's a thing that happens, particularly with new bands who think they're important. I'm certainly not having a go at Tom Malone there, fine track. But they put on their release sheet rate their influences, and then it's not their influences at all, it's just a load of bands that people like. So it says things like they're a mixture of Shostakovich, the New York Dolls, Hank Williams, Alice Cooper, and then the list just goes on and on and on for these sort of unimpeachable characters. They're a bit like Hendrix meet Outcast meet, and it goes on and on. Yeah, no, you're not. Don't be stupid. You're wasting time. And the other thing they used to put back in the certainly in the 80s, it always used to say that the band decided that if they didn't form a band, they'd all end up in prison. No, you wouldn't have done. It's cleaning at best. Anyway, another new release. This is from a band who were in session very recently. And by the way, in a few weeks' time, the next, I think, 3 weeks of the show are sort of as normal. And then we've got a few weeks of best of the sessions throughout the years. We had the Jim Jones reviewing, and that certainly was one of the best of the sessions. This is a single that was released last week, Big Hunk of Love.
To a skin. Top. When I ain't greedy, baby, all I want is all you got. Come on, baby. I ain't asking for you. Just a bigger let's rock, rock and roll. In my pocket, I got a rabbit foot around my wrist. I got about everything a lucky child could bring, but all the difference is the one sweeter kiss. No, baby, I ain't asking much of you. Just a bigger. Let's rock. Just a hugger. We're gonna do it. Get my dog. Just a bigger. I will do. The Jim Jones review with Big Hunk of Love, which is only available as on their last thing. I'm not sure if it only came out as a download. Actually, there's no point. They used to have it down as a free download on their website anyway, so I'm not quite sure what's the buy the album is all I'm saying. It's a very, very good album, and more new stuff to come later on in the show. It's time for some more tracks from tonight's featured artist, who is Byron Lee and the Dragonettes. I suspect many people have been stung by buying Byron Lee records. Most of his stuff is sort of aimed at, certainly up to the 70s. He really concentrated a lot on soca after that, but most of his stuff was aimed at the kind of tourist resorts on the north coast, so people would go to Jamaica and come back with albums called sort of a celebration of reggae or reggae's greatest hits, and there are lots and lots of cover versions of popular reggae songs, always done pretty well, but without the little spark that makes a record magic. So some people may have heard bits of Byron Lee and gone, he's useless. Not true, or at least not quite true. Here's a couple of his better moments. This one's called Rocksteady. With my talking machine
Now, I hope for those of you that already knew the work of Byron Lee, I'm at least opening a few ears, because he is almost universally damned as a hotel kind of tourist selling reggae artist. But his band was so great, and I almost wish that they'd really kind of stuck to one style. I don't really know that they did make any great actual reggae records, and maybe that would have been beyond them, because the spirituality, etc., etc. But the tracks I've been playing so far, I've just forgotten how great they are. That one, unfortunately, I don't think available on CD, called Slow Run from 1969, I think. Strangely enough, produced, well, not that strange, he had a big flirtation with Jamaican music at the time, but it was produced by Johnny Nash. Before that, we had a song by them called Rocksteady, and later on in the show, rather than playing some more ska or some Rocksteady, I'll be playing some kind of Jamaican takes on soul by Byron Lee and the Dragonaires. Almost time for some more from Bloater. We'll have one of his selections in a minute.
BBC Radio 2, live in London. On Thursday, you can hear some of the UK's biggest artists performing in an exclusive concert. On stage, James Morrison, The Feeling, Keane, Adele, and Duffy. Chris Evans presents BBC Radio 2 live in London from the O2 Arena. Thursday night from 8.
Say, little girl, don't be shy. I just wanna be your guy. I wanna love you. Yes, I wanna love you. I wanna love you, baby. Love you all the time. I see you walking down the street. Ooh-wee, girl, you sure look sweet. I wanna love you. Yeah. Money, new car too. I'll do anything that you tell me to. I wanna love you. Yes, I wanna love you. I wanna love you, baby. Love you all the time. Well, I wanna love you, baby. I wanna love you, baby. Yes, I wanna love you, baby. Yes, I wanna love you, baby. Well, I wanna love you, baby. Love you all the time.
Wow, after what, 10 years and 3 months or something on the station, I can't believe I don't think I've actually ever played that track on air before. So apologies for that. I Want to Love You by Willie Wright and the Sparkles. Is it the Sparkles or the Sparklers?
I thought it might be Sparkle Tones at one point, but I don't know.
But you know what?
I'm completely confused about
look,
it. So,
I'll get to Sparkle. Cough over the end. Right, let's try it again. So that was I Want to Love You by Willie Wright and the Sparkles. That'll do. That's the best way to get around these things. We don't quite know the name of the band, but great track, and of course very much in that Ike Turner-y type style. I don't know anything about Willie Wright, do you?
No, nothing. No.
It's like last time you were on, we were discussing the sort of gigs that you play. There's either, I suspect it's still pretty much the same. There's the rockabilly fans who sort of just want rockabilly, or over the last 5 or 6 years, or maybe 10 years, there's been the kind of people who come in who want to hear the Andrews Sisters and Glenn Miller and you know, bad Artie Shaw records and things like that. But there has been over the last 3 or 4 years a massive influx in that kind of early 60s R&B soul crossover things. I think the Northern Soul scene play a lot of that sort of thing now.
Yeah.
Has that made any difference to you? It sounded like you're not.
I think it's on the brink of making a difference. I think it's definitely influencing what we're doing. I think, and we are getting some airplay on the Northern Soul scene as well, kind of thing. So they're kind of listening to what we're doing, and so yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a bizarre thing because obviously it isn't Northern Soul, but it's nice to a sort of an area of music which I think was a very exciting period, which has been pretty much overlooked by cultists, at least over the years. Are you cultists? Would you call yourselves that?
No.
No, I think you are. I think you are.
I think you are.
Not knowingly.
Oh, I'm a cult leader. That's a different thing. Because cult means very, very few.
Right.
So
we try not to be.
Yeah, you try not to be.
We have a word with ourselves occasionally. Yeah.
Well, don't be a cultist.
Yeah, well, you find yourself being a bit elitist and you think...
Yeah. It's very dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't realise you're doing it, so...
Is there ever an argument you have in the house between the two of you?
Yeah, you know what it is, in fact. It's Brown-Eyed Handsome Man, Chuck Berry or Buddy Holly.
What's that got to do with elitism?
Well, that's the only argument.
Well, I suppose it's kind of musical snobbery, which is sort of elitist as well.
He prefers one version, I prefer the other. We discuss it occasionally.
Let's have a vote in the band. Which of the two versions? Which one do you prefer, Bloater?
Chuck Berry.
You prefer Chuck Berry. Hands up in the band.
Yeah,
we've got. So there's 4 Chuck Berry.
Who wants to work again?
Right, Lisa. There's only one vote left apart from yours. Let's go for Buddy Holly.
I know. It's,
I'm with you, Lise.
Or that Mike, who didn't even really put his hand up, he just put a finger up.
Half.
Like a good one.
I've always liked you.
Unless Bloater says I have to like the Chuck Berry one, then I will.
I think you just shove it. It's for everyone's good to prefer the Chuck Berry version. But is that elitist? Is it because it's the original version? It's just the better.
No, not at all.
Yeah, the Chuck Berry's just the better.
It's very rare I prefer the white guy, but on this occasion I do. I can't help
You know what? I'm going to have so many emails now.
Oh, sorry.
No,
musically.
No, no, I didn't mean about that. I just meant that as soon as you opine anything on air, people will go, well, how dare you? What do you mean? So there will be. I will have every single one of my listeners, less than double figures, but saying, how dare you slag off Buddy Holly? That like I was just urinating on his grave. I just prefer the Chuck Berry version, but that will happen. Yeah. I'll forward them on to you.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, do. Yeah.
And you can wave them in his face and go, see? Buddy Holly's better.
See, all 4 of them.
Yes, exactly. Let's have another track. Is this another one from the album?
It is. I even forgot what we're doing now, but... we're going to do... we're going to do...
I haven't made life in the Bloater household more difficult tonight, have I, with... How dare you on air talk about Buddy Holly?
I think the French sailors will probably be more of an argument later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, what was it?
There's got to be an Ike Turner answer to that, I think. But anyway, we're going to do Double Whammy, right? Which is a song that we've never played since the studio, in fact. So.
Oh right, this is out on the single which I've spoken about on air before.
Indeed,
Again.
Yeah. So this is a real first, right? Well, second. So yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I've been hearing lots of talk of late about a dancer doing every state, from Seattle down to Miami, doing a dance called the double whammy. In New York City, it first hit the floor when it went on down to Baltimore. Knoxville and Memphis soon found out what the double whammy's all about. Kansas all love that beat. Out in Denver got to move their feet. It's the craze that's sweeping the nation. Gotta feel that double whammy vibration. Salt Lake City to the Golden Gate. I had to do it, just couldn't wait. He got hip, you gotta move. Get into that double whammy groove.
Wow, Dave, you've really built up to that final drum. Because most of the time, Dave, on the drums there, he sits there like, you do make Charlie Watts look like Keith Moon, don't you? You know, you're not a big mover, but I could see you really working yourself up to that final. Give it to us again. There you go. You can see why a man has to tense every muscle in his body to get to that. That was the double whammy by Big Boy Bloater, only available on 45. I'm sure it'll come out on CD eventually.
I don't know. No, I'm not sure if I can be bothered, to be honest.
I don't really like it that much. I can't remember last time you were on. If we must have spoken about him, but I can't remember if I asked. Had you ever met Ike Turner?
We did speak about. I haven't met him. I've seen him live a couple of times, but didn't really meet him. I mean, what would I say to him? You know?
No, exactly. Yeah. What do you say?
I did want to say I was England's premier Ike Turner impersonator to someone, but I don't think that would go down very well with him, really, would it? So.
No. What, to who? Was it on Mastermind or something?
Some stupid woman who was at a gig, but yeah, it's another story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, was he good live?
I saw him 3 times, and he was great 2 times and pretty poor 1 time, so, yeah.
And what do you put that down to? Because, you know, often I've been at gigs and people said, oh, it was great, and I think it was dreadful. And sometimes it's just mood or you know,
I think actually
heat or whatever.
I think it was down to the venue, to be honest. The 2 good times I saw him was in a kind of small venue, you know.
Yeah.
And
he played at Ronnie Scott's, didn't he? Did you see?
Yeah, I saw him at Ronnie Scott's. He was fantastic there.
Yeah, I'd imagine that was an amazing thing to see.
But I saw him at the Barbican, and it just, you know, it was just soulless. It was horrible.
Well, there is something about those gigs that people kind of watch. And it's my elitism, or the opposite of it in a way. People watch like it's a kind of piece of heritage that they must enjoy, whether they're a fan of the person or not. And they watch it as a kind of chamber piece rather than, there's a gig. Just if your ears are pleasing you, then smile. And that's all there is to it, sort of thing. I met, and I'm not sure it's a name drop, I met the bloke from Paper Lace once. It would, you know what? If I could remember his name, it would be a name drop. I can't even remember.
Keep working at that.
That's terrible, isn't it? When you can't remember someone's name when you're trying to show off about them. Or it's not even showing off, is it? It's speaking myself down. Right, let's have another track, shall we?
Okay. What are we going to do? Hey, Little Girl. We're going to do. This is one from the album. So this is Frankie Lee Sims' number. Hey, Little Girl. Hit it, Matt.
South, I'm bound to make a change of mine. Don't get mad at me, I ain't gonna get mad at you. Don't get mad at me, I ain't gonna get mad at you. 'Cause I cannot do what a modern woman let me do. Hey, hey, little girl. Hey, hey, little girl. Hey, little girl. Hey, little girl. Hey, little girl. Yeah, she's alright by me. I'm right, man. Settle down, make some man of your wife. Yeah, you better settle down, make some man of your wife. You can be a good woman, I declare for the rest of your life. Well, look, my baby, man, indeed I do. Yeah, look, my baby, man, indeed I do. All I wanna hear is come on, let go home. Hey, hey, little girl.
Mike something. Mike something from Paper Lace. It's going to come to me.
That's him.
It's killing me. Anyway, Hey Little Girl there by Big Boy Bloater, and of course another track from them later on in the show, and another track online after the show's finished. No rush at all. Matt's on the piano. It's amazing to me watching a pianist. Guitar, I know how it works. Yeah. I know how a guitar works. I could strum. A piano I couldn't do, and it made me wonder: are you good at like handiwork? Can you put up shelves?
A little bit, but I must say piano's...
Yes, you don't need to, do you, at his age?
Piano's easy. There's no strings to change, there's no reeds to change, there's no breathing technique. Piano, you press buttons. Dead easy.
Because whenever I do housework and I get to the end and I think, well, how does that... Surely this is all fitted together exactly how it should have done, and yet it's not working out. It's on an angle or the shelves are falling off. How does that... I don't understand what my hands have done wrong. And I would have thought you'd be the man who would know exactly what my hands have done wrong.
Possibly if you played piano, I might be able to tell you what your hands are doing wrong.
I'll show you
I'll
show you in a minute. It's just like smashing, basically, with a fist shape.
I know. Jerry Lewis got away with it.
Yeah. Yeah, but he could do the other bits as well, couldn't he?
Yeah, work on the left hand a bit, Mark, and you'll be all right. Yeah.
Well,
smashing the right hand's all right.
Again, that's one of those. Let's not travel on down that particular conversational avenue. We've got more from Bloater later on in the show. Time for some more, well, sort of original versions of songs that ended up on the Elvis Costello Almost Blue album. In fact, one of these, not the original version, and didn't end up on the album, but I'll get to that in a second. The first one is the great Merle Haggard with The Bottle Let Me Down. The second one, Ray Price, a track that was intended for the album and actually was recorded, never made it onto it. The original version is by Bob Wells, but Ray Price really made it his own song. So that's My Shoes Keep Walking Back to You after this.
Each night I leave the barroom when it's over, not feeling any pain at closing time. But tonight your memory found me much too sober. Couldn't drink enough to keep you off my mind. Tonight the bottle let me down, and let your memory come around. The one true friend I thought I'd found. Tonight the bottle let me down. Turn to, and lately I've been turning every day, but the wine don't take effect the way it used to, and I'm hurting in an old familiar way. Tonight the bottle let me down, and let your memory come around. The one true friend I thought I'd found. Tonight the bottle let me down. Tonight the bottle let me down. I wish I had you back again, for nothing else means half as much as you. My world just seemed to die the day you said goodbye, and I can't forget no matter what I do. And my arms keep reaching for you, my eyes keep searching for you, my lips keep calling for you, and my shoes keep walking back to you, and my shoes keep walking back to you.
Oh, that is such a good track. My Shoes Keep Walking Back to You by Ray Price. And before that, Merle Haggard with The Bottle Let Me Down. Yeah, Merle Haggard is screaming out at me that he must be a featured artist very shortly on the show. I'm sure he will be at some point. It's Elvis Costello next week, of course. More tracks that inspired Elvis to make the Great Almost Blue album later on in the show, of course. Right, time for another request. This is for Tam. And as you can imagine, Tam is from Scotland, Glasgow to be more specific. And he says, I've bagged a few more heroes thanks to the show. That's a very nice thing. Would love to hear an old drunken favourite of mine, Wasted Days and Wasted Nights by Freddie Fender. There are quite a few versions of this by Freddie Fender. I think I've got at least 3. This, I suspect, is the first and by far the loosest. Listen to the drumming at the beginning. The drummer sort of doesn't really know the tune's begun and then rushes in.
Wasted days and wasted nights I have left for you behind, for you don't belong to me. Your heart belongs to someone else. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're the blame for making me blue? Don't you remember the day that you went away and left me? I was so lonely, prayed for you only, my love. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're the blame for making me blue?
That drummer's killing me. I had an email, like a complainy kind of email. Was it last week or the week before? And someone said, you're playing too much stuff where the people are still learning their instruments. Like you have to be, you know, some LSO trained or something. But the drummer in this is dreadful.
For making me blue.
Oh, how delightful. So yeah, it doesn't really matter if people could play their instruments because it ended up as a great record nonetheless, didn't
Wasted
that beginning?
days and wasted nights.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Thank you for requesting that, Tam. I'm not sure if it's next week or the week after on the show. I have got Swamp Pop, and that to me would pass for a Swamp Pop record in a dark alley. That will be the theme either next week or maybe the week after. I can't quite remember. So plenty more along those lines will be played. Next week on the show, we have not so much a live session, which does mean, send your requests in. There'll be more time next week, and I will try and clear the backlog at some point. mark.lamarr@bbc.co.uk. We have the Bamboos in session. The Bamboos, rather than coming in because they live in Australia, they've recorded a session for us. So it will save all those annoying bits of the show when I say, which would be your favourite monkey if you had to share a sandwich. Those rubbish bits that I do with the bands. So the Bamboos, live-ish, recorded in session next week, alongside the lead singer for the band occasionally, Kylie Aldist. And if you haven't heard them before, they sound like this. That's next week's session man, Kylie Aldist and the Bamboos with Tears Cried from an album that I played. I say I played to death, which means I probably played 3 tracks from it earlier on in the year. Sidestepper, that is for this show. You listen to BBC Radio 2 online on digital and on 88 to 91 FM.
like to return to the classics, perhaps the most famous classic in all the world of music.
We must pay for from the cities and the farmlands to trenches full of mud. War has always been the boss's way, sir. The union forever defending our rights. Down with the black label workers unite, with our brothers and our sisters from many far-off lands. There is power in a union. Now I long for the morning that they realise brutality and unjust laws cannot defeat us. But who'll defend the workers who cannot organise when the bosses send their lackeys out to cheat us? Money speaks for money, the devil for his own. Who comes to speak for the skin and the bone? What a comfort to the widow, a light to the child. There is power in a union. Sisters, together we will stand. There is power in a union.
You know, after I'd set that bar earlier on with Chaz, you want to say Chaz and Dave, but without the Chaz, with Chaz and following him with the Ruts, I had to do it again. So that was Liberace, followed by Billy Bragg. There is Power in a Union from 1986. This is God's Jukebox, as I'm sure you know, painting the world with sunshine, one record at a time. And in the final hour of the show, more of the same, but different, plus extra. We have some more from this week's featured artist, the late Byron Lee. We have Big Boy Bloater in session, and we also have some of the tracks that made up the original versions of tracks that made up the excellent Elvis Costello album Almost Blue, as well as, of course, in the last hour of the show we always have the gospel track and the rap track and some newies, sort of newies at the moment, because of course this is the time of year when the greatest hits of the year albums come out, and I there's no way I could possibly keep up with all the greatest latest and greatest reggae releases of the year. Luckily, various labels put out various compilations, and the best one I've heard for many years, I've got to say, is the one I'm going to play this track from, the biggest reggae one-drop anthems 2008 on Greensleeves Records. Sometimes you get these and it depends what the mood is in Jamaica, whether they're going to be all, you know, gunshots and homophobia or more conscious, and this one is a very, very good compilation. I'm going to play quite a few tracks over the coming weeks because new releases really dry up about this time of year, and this one really deserves it. Loads of great stuff. This track is by Queen Ifrica, who I've never heard of, featuring Junior Kelly, who I have at one point. I really thought he would be the new Bob Marley, but of course that isn't going to happen. Great track. This is called Too Late.
You know, so when him come back, him now see me do.
She's gone, she's gone. I miss my baby and my closest friend. I guess I'm alone again. For so long she's been neglected, taken for granted. Every time she's at home fixing the dinner, candles lit, but I'm never there, crying herself to sleep, waking up with her
loving me so much, and all I did was treat you so unfair. It hit me like a ton of bricks when I found out she's gone. Broken promises and bitter memories, just look what it goes. Too late, it's too late. Too late, it's too late. It's too late, it's too late. It's too late, it's too late.
Kelly, if you're reading this note, it means that I'm gone. I think that the time has come to move on. No more loneliness tonight. Plus, I'm not in the mood to ever fight. I'm saving what is left of me, just walking away from misery. Broken hearts and memories, mistrust has replaced those promises. Something must be wrong with me. I think it's best to set you free. Don't worry about me, I'll be okay. It doesn't make sense now anyway.
Too late, it's too late. Too late, it's too late. It's too late, it's too late. It's too late, it's too late. And if these ones could talk, they would say I'm a fool. Now what this I see right before my eyes, somebody else in my space, and he's holding you tight. You won't answer my call, saying enough is enough now. Take off the ring and then you flush it down the toilet. Good in the beginning until later on me spoil it. I guess the joke is on me. Oh yeah, somebody say too late, it's too late. Too late, it's too late. It's too late, it's too late. It's too late, it's too late.
It's been a while now since we broke up. And I am happy that I woke up. It makes no sense to be calling, no. It took forever, but I'm over, yo. Me new lover rub me down with lotion. Yeah, we be taking it a real slow motion. You see, my heart's been broken once before, and I ain't gonna take that no more. I'm saving what is left of me, just walking away from misery. Broken-hearted memories, mistrust has replaced those promises. Found there's nothing wrong with me. My new friend loves my company. Don't worry about me, I'll be okay. It doesn't make sense now anyway.
Too late, it's too late. Too late, it's too late. It's too late, it's too late.
Yeah, that's the sort of reggae you like, and there is actually quite a lot on here, less syrupy than that, as it were. A particularly fine compilation. It's called The Biggest Reggae One Drop Anthems 2008, and is out now. Out in a couple of weeks is an album that I played a track from last week, and actually is out next week, that I will be playing, the week after. Confusing myself there. I'll be playing quite a few tracks on this because I think it's just excellent. It's by a band called Figli di Madre Ignota. The album is called Fez Club, and this is Spaghetti Balkan.
Šta si stavio u čorbu, vrti mi se u glavi. Šta si stavio u burek, pleše čitav grad. Cuoce, cuoce, la paella. Consume con la gallina rotta, consume con la gallina zoppa. L'orbanaia, 2000 ribu, il mio cuore
Well, whether they're taking themselves seriously, no, they're always not taking themselves seriously, whether it's all a joke or not, I neither know nor care, because it sounds great nonetheless. Spaghetti Balkan by Figli di Madre Ignota, and the album's called The Fest Club, out a week on Monday. Time for this week's gospel track. Last week, week before, I played a Stax gospel track. I'm going to play a Motown one tonight. Motown released remarkably few gospel records, you would think, starting as they did right at the foot of the 60s, and being in such a kind of gospel metropolis that Detroit certainly was, with AJ Franklin being there and everything, that they would have released a lot, especially in the early days of the label, when they were obviously very much finding their feet, and there's all sorts of different strange styles on the label. Hardly at all did Motown release any gospel. This is one of the very few. This is from 1961. It's by a band called the Gospel Stars, and it's called Behold the Saints of God. And I think it's worth pointing out, for a label that became known for its productions pretty much above everything else, this is pretty much unproduced. Wow, isn't that something? Not only the first gospel release, as far as I know, actually, on Motown from 1961, that was the Gospel Stars with Behold the Saints of God. Also, the first Motown album was an album by the Gospel Stars. I bet it's great if it's up to that quality, but I bet it's also goes for about £2,000 because it's early Motown and everything. Time for this week's rap track. Last week on the show, I played you a track from the excellent new compilation Unfold Presents True Thoughts Hip Hop. I spent about, it seemed to me, 3/4 of the show trying to get the actual wording right of what I was playing and bemoaning the fact that I couldn't play more from it. Well, I've actually got a nice radio edit of another one of my favourite tracks, so it's another brand new thing. It's from Freddy Krueger featuring Swingfly, and the track is called I Feel, quote, Whatever.
Yeah. Yo, go inside. It's Freddy Krueger. Swingers in the house, right? Swingers in the house. My mom is the most beautifulest woman in the whole world, and I'd like to thank everybody for joining me right here tonight. One love. I said, what's up? What's up, yo? Sophisticated, dedicated, glad we made it. One love to all the DJs who sat here and played it, because they listen. You know what I mean? I'm on a mission. One love to my pen. Nice to meet you again.
Guess we'll need that cat with a steel bat to the kneecap, with a DI to the P-cap, and profits off the tree sack. It's me black, I peep the drama, analyze and write about it. Play around with verbs and nouns and adjectives and vibe about it. And then I sauce it up, mix it up, toss it up. Flow my rhymes to done, I once done, go yo swing, boss it up. Won't take no time, then I kick that rhyme and blow your mind. With a borderline, I'm talking both yours and mine. Orgy shorty, I'm like that Georgie Porgy pudding pie. Too fly, who's shy, making all these stank, just to sprout. Who high? You let me know, 1, 2, 3, ready, go. Ain't talking about no dope, but the green, bo, 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 bo. Y'all know my penmanship is like off the me side. That's why y'all jealous brothers always got your heat high. But I can give her, I'll make your skin, mind and body shiver with rhymes and lines that can grind your liver. I feel, corny moments get bent. I feel, pay rent, dollars never hesitate. Cash you better crabs, I fly, you know respect, they rise on they road to riches. I feel, corny moments get bent. I feel, pay rent, dollars never hesitate. Cash you better crabs, Hey yo, I'm mad ill. They like to try to give me a pill. My bitch was really said I'm too sick. Swing, you get a deal, do what you feel. The dough was a must to flow with the Crush Brothers. You standing from my way when I display what's like what the yo? Y'all brothers don't recognize me? What the yo? Y'all brothers don't got TV? What the yo? Y'all brothers don't got no radio? Nothing. Follow me yo. Yo, my flow's free. So yeah, my style, you gotta pay the fee. Just see me bug, you gotta aim. Throw that slug at me. Respect the nappy, pappy, clacky, just like Justin Chappie. Tattoos on my arm is keeping me calm before I go wacky. And blacky, hanging out with brothers, drinking Jappy Saki, eating yakky nicky like it's dope because I'm freaky. I'm reckless, just like that cracking on that necklace. I direct this like Steven. Start filming, y'all believe me. I feel, corny moments get bent. I feel, pay rent, dollars never hesitate. Cash you better grab that. I fly, so respect they rise on they road to riches. I feel, corny moments get bent. I feel, pay rent, dollars never hesitate. Cash you better grab that. I'm super superb, supreme, dark clean, part 3 scream, mean Joe Green, ain't Joe Keen, my whole team blow steam, and cream on stupid as shit. One love, Freddy Krueger, and get a loop in this shit. Yo, we doing this shit. See, I don't care, they ain't finna 1 by 1. Holy father, so good, sir. Jump the gun, I click, and 6 flags on y'all sticking. And the fuck gotta be drinking, get the gassed up, and y'all sinking fast, we blink and blast. Them brothers from the pink at last, inking up your shows, cause we knows y'all trash. I smash, bash, and knock the ball out the park. What? If the girl got a men's, put it in a up there. But you be standing for your shit. I sit down and pose this shit on some old code. Pay rent, dollars never hesitate. Cash you better grab that. I fly, so respect they rise on they road to riches. 40 months get bent. Pay rent, dollars never hesitate. Cash you better grab that. I fly, so respect they rise on they road to riches. Box like new shoes, right up. Now go ahead, go singing the blues. Bye.
I think I probably have to point out, and probably had to about 4 minutes ago, that rap is a black urban oral tradition which goes all the way back to Robert Johnson. Although I'm not actually sure that I should know this, but whether Freddy Krueger is even American. So if not, I would like to say that rap is a black tradition, oral tradition that goes all the way back to Arthur Askey, Lenny Henry, I have no idea, but anyway, there you go. It's a great track, it's a great compilation. It's a shame actually that the edits have to be done even at this time of night, but of course, you know, kids can listen to the internet and whatever, like they can't hear worse than that, but anyway, it does kind of create a whole new rhythm and beat when you have to hear a lot of things played backwards. Freddy Krueger, aka Red Astaire, featuring Swingfly, and that track was called I Feel, quote, Whatever, from the Unfold Presents True Thoughts Hip Hop compilation, which is probably in your shops now, or you can order it from somewhere else. Time for the final couple of tracks from this week's featured artist, the occasionally magnificent Byron Lee, and I'm going to play a couple of tracks now which are cover versions of soul songs, sort of Jamaica's take on soul. I think the first one, while no one's Green Onions are going to be nearly as good as Booker T and the MG, certainly no one's going to be as good, I think this is just a whisker away and does make it a very different arrangement. I think it's a fine version of Green Onions. final two tracks from tonight's featured artist Byron Lee, who passed away on the 4th of November. Great shame not only to pass away, he was 73 in a relatively good innings, but you know, the day before Bonfire Night, that would be a nice time to go, wouldn't it, with the flashing and the memorable day and everything. Anyway, the two tracks you just heard, two I think particularly worthwhile takes on American soul, done Jamaican style. The first one, a great version of Green Onions, and the second one, a pretty fine version of Every Day Will Be Like a Holiday. To do the career of Byron Lee justice, I really should have played some soca, which is really what he spent the last, I don't know, 30-ish years of his life concentrating on. However, I really don't know enough, and I wouldn't want to have chosen some bad soca tunes to remember him by. Anyway, that's the final couple of tracks from Byron Lee. Unfortunately, and I wish I could, there's not really any compilations I could recommend. So I'm sure someone could do one. There could be a really killer album of some of the great tracks they recorded. They did record a lot of bad tunes, though. So unfortunately, you'd have to pick and choose from the CDs that you can find with tracks by Byron Lee and the Dragonaires. Almost time. In fact, yeah, time for the final track from tonight's session, man. Big Boy Bloater will have one of their selections right after this.
Digital Radio, BBC 6 Music, Sunday evenings from 10. Step into the mind of an award-winning musician, listen to his favourite records, and find out what inspires him.
I think rain has something to do with the writing of songs. Lends itself to melancholy, contemplation.
Every Sunday, Elbow's frontman Guy Garvey takes 2 hours out to play you the music he loves, talking to his favourite musicians and your song suggestions along the way. Mercury Music Prize winner Guy Garvey, Sunday evenings from 10, only on Digital Radio, BBC 6 Music.
Turner with Cubano Jump, the final choice of tonight's session artist, who is Britain's premier Ike Turner impersonator, Big Boy Bloater, and the band who we're about to meet. We haven't met everyone in the band yet, and there are some new members since you were last on.
Yeah, indeed, yeah.
So we should, if you want to introduce in a jam style, you're not. This is Bruce Foxton, but if you want to, you're more than welcome to. And if you don't, I would accept that answer too.
Oh yeah, come on, we'll do it. Let's do it.
All right, then,
let's start off with the piano. On the piano in the key of G. Matt Empson, yeah.
Yeah, I think, Bloater, could I just say, I've been through lots and lots of these very bad attempts. If you start with the drums, it does help everyone.
No, you're joking, aren't you?
Yeah, you get a beat going.
No.
No, all right, that's up to you. All right, let's do it your way,
Yeah.
which has fallen apart already after the first
has,
member.
but do give it a chance,
All right,
please,
okay,
please.
all right, all right,
Come on.
I'll accept
Come
your
on.
method,
Give me
worthless
that.
as it may be.
Yeah.
You gonna say
Play
my
it,
method?
man. Just. Yeah.
No, okay, I see your point.
See, but
No.
then he blew it for me
Yeah,
again, didn't he? So
I-
you're right. Yeah. Okay.
Matt, what we're looking for really is for you to carry on after that, and then the other bits members of the band join in.
Oh, right. You have to teach
Didn't
me
you get
this.
the memo?
You guys are like 50 years older than me.
Well, you've heard the word jam before, surely.
Yeah.
Something in G, yeah?
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, you do your way.
Yeah, I think it's working out well. I think on the bass, upright bass, Mike Powell. Yeah. See, now we're
Should
grooving.
we explain to Mike? Keep playing.
Yeah. On the drums, Dave Terry. Come on, man.
I'm taking your point now. No, it's working out fine.
Yeah. On the baritone saxophone, Little Lisa Jane. And on the tenor sax, all the way from London, England, Tim the Tenor Man Chimes. I knew they'd come good.
Still think drums were a bit of a... You know, I think the thing, Matt, I bet you went to some kind of musical school, didn't you?
No, not at all.
Really?
Not at
Oh,
all.
I thought there was a business thing there that you had just done 2 original compositions which you'd now have to be paid for. I thought that might have been somehow your trick.
Well, we can work it that way if you want. That sounds
How long have you been in the band? There have been mentions of you being
Just
the youngster.
since January, I've been with the band, so about a year now. Coming up to a year.
I'm guessing most people play with other bands as well. There's, it's tough to make a living as a musician.
Yeah. We all do a little bit of dabbling here and there, I think.
Pretty incestuous.
Well, I don't know about that. But
Yeah.
what other bands do you play with, Matt?
Well, I did play with the Playboys after Mike left them. Did that for 3 or 4 years, and then I played with Otis Grand for a year. And I'm now landed with these guys, which I'm very happy about.
It's going down the scale.
The words landed, and then I'm happy about. They were fighting each other in that sentence. Right, it's time for the final track. And by the way, we should probably give out some details of where people can find out about you. Not Toilet Walls, I mean like a website or something like that.
BigBoyBloater.com is a good place to
There you
to
go. Easy as that. And that gives you your gig guide and stuff, does it?
The whole kit and caboodle.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so the final track coming up is what?
I Ain't Done Nothing Wrong. In C. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
I knew that something was wrong. You weren't happy, that was plain to see. Baby, why you so mad at me? I ain't done nothing wrong. I ain't done nothing wrong. You've been acting kind of strange. You come on with rage, I've done nothing wrong. When you left home, you were as happy as can be. But when you got back home, you were mad at me. Where did you go? Who did you see? Baby, why you so mad at me? I ain't done nothing wrong. I ain't done nothing wrong. You've been acting kind of strange. You come on with a rage. I've done nothing wrong. Got you wiping a tear away from your eye. You say it's nothing, you say it's a fly. I ask you what's wrong, you scream like a banshee. Baby, why you so mad at me? I ain't done nothing wrong. I ain't done nothing wrong. You've been acting kind of strange. You come on with rage, I've done nothing wrong. Yeah, I ain't done nothing wrong.
Big Boy Bloater with I Ain't Done Nothing Wrong, and as I mentioned earlier on, if you go on the Radio 2 website, you can hear some more from the band, or indeed on their own website. But again, wait till the show's finished. You know what? I just want to try something. Dave on drums. Can we have a beat? You see, Bloater, I've had this thing in my life. I can't be wrong. Even when I'm wrong, I can't be wrong. And on bass, let's say G again, because it seemed to work out before. And on, yeah, you know, I've let the drums go on too long. I'm on Mike Powell on bass.
It's not as good as the way I do it.
I don't think it is.
No, it's not.
No, you can stop now. It's not going to work. You're right.
Yeah. It was easier, but...
It doesn't mean I'm wrong. It just means you're right in that particular circumstance. Thank you very much, fellas and ladies. And lady, there's no point casting aspersions on anyone else in the band. Fellas and lady, it's been a wonderful session. And if you're not in Pontins over the weekend, you won't be able to see the band this weekend, but they will be playing holiday camps throughout the year. I'm sure. Wait till the season comes back. It's time for the last couple of tracks that were the original versions, essentially, of the tracks that were put on the Elvis Costello album, Almost Blue. You know what? It's a real shame that no one's, maybe they have, I don't think anyone has, no one's done an album collating all those original versions, because as a kind of introduction to country, you really couldn't get any better than this. The first track I'm going to play is by Charlie Rich, the Silver Fox, Sitting and Thinking. The second one, Gram Parsons with How Much I Lied.
Please, baby, wait for me. Wait for me. Wait for me. I got loaded last night on a bottle of gin. And I had a fight with my best girlfriend. But when I'm drinking, I am nobody's friend. But please, baby, wait for me until they let me out again. I know the same thing has happened before, and every time it does, I hate it more and more. But when I'm drinking, I am nobody's friend. But please, baby, wait for me until they let me out again. Spend a whole lot of time. Spend a whole lot of time. Spend a whole lot of time. Sitting and thinking. Spend a whole lot of time. Sitting and just thinking about you. If I didn't spend so much time sitting and drinking, we'd still have the love that we once knew. Oh, I won't promise the same thing won't happen again, but I can promise it'll be a long, long time till then. 'Cause when I'm drinking, I am nobody's friend. But please, baby, wait for me until they let me out again. Please, baby, wait for me until they let me out again.
Darling, there is something I must tell you, you must know. But it's so hard to say the words I feel. This fancy that I'm on has been going on 'cause I've been living deep in sin. I've been living blind, and I don't know just what's right or wrong. To take a chance on losing you was such a silly thing to do. A chance I might wake up and find you gone. Blue, so blue, my love is burning blue. And any brighter flame would be alive. Blue, so blue, my love still burns for you. But I know that I'll only make you cry. A thief can only steal from you. He cannot break your heart. He'll never touch the precious things inside. So one like you should surely be miles and miles away from me. Then you'd never care how much I've lied. So try to understand the pain. It takes so long when I explain. Please don't you forget how much I've lied.
Final couple of tracks that went on to contribute to the Elvis Costello Almost Blue album, and of course Elvis, the featured artist on the show next week. Ridiculous that I haven't got around to him before now. Graham Parsons from 1973 with How Much I've Lied. By the way, I had very recently a request for some Graham Parsons. I mislaid it, and I can't apologise enough because I did keep it for about a month to make sure I read your name out. So you know what, I'll do the sentence and shout out your name if it was you. So that was Graham Parsons there with How Much I've Lied, and I played that for. And if you want to request on the show, mark.lamar@bbc.co.uk. I know it's not the same as having your name out on the radio, but it all ends up the same. And before that, we had the great Charlie Rich with Sitting and Thinking. As country and Jamaica have been such a big feature of tonight's show, I thought I'd play you a sort of combination of the both. There's an old Trojan box set called Trojan Country Reggae Box Set, which is essentially cover versions of country songs, almost all absolutely and utterly wretched. There's the classics like Toots and the Maytals version of Take Me Home, Country Roads, and Count Prince Miller with Mule Train, but a lot of stuff stinking up the grooves on the... Did they have grooves on CDs? I really like this track though. This is from 1967, and it's another one of those songs that I can bear pretty much any version of. It's Ewan and Jerry with the Tennessee Waltz.
Loved one, and while they were dancing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. I remember that night on the Tennessee walls. Then I know just how much I have lost. I have lost
Ewan and Jerry there with their version of Tennessee Waltz. Ewan McDermott, which is a very un-Jamaican name, and Jerry Mathias, who was a member of the Maytals at that time. And I'm sure it's on other compilations, but I played it from the Trojan Country Reggae box set. Let's have some real country now. This is from Rhea Nolan, who wrote in asking for various old country tunes. This one's from 1938, Bob Wills with Liza, Pull Down the Shades. Liza, Pull Down the Shades by Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys. Fantastic, that from 1938. And thank you, Rhea Nolan, for suggesting it. mark.lamar@bbc.co.uk if you want a request on the show. It might work. David Bowie, not that one, but emailed me asking for this version of this song. And I can't believe I haven't played it before. I better have.
Somewhere over the rainbow way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow sky are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then oh why can't I? Birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then oh why can't I?
I've got to say, for me, and I'm sure not for most people, but that to me is the definitive version from 1950. I know there's a much better known one, isn't there? Which is this week's quiz. Who did the original? I can't be bothered. And we're not allowed. Anyway, that was Gene Vincent from 1958 with his version of Over the Rainbow. Next week on the show, we have the Bamboos live in recorded session sent by post or something from Australia. We also have Elvis Costello as the featured artist, and I think there'll be a load of swamp pop. If not, just good stuff. I'm off to Pontins.